All right, Chris, my dude, biggest wins for the week.
I'll go.
I'll say.
So we got our first international client, a client in Trinidad signed on to our transformation program. And we even got a DEXA scan in Trinidad for them to be able to do their body scan. So super excited about that. Then we had a consultation with the chief information security officer for all of GameStop. And
that's dope.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. And he didn't allow me to get through my sales call. He was just like, this makes complete sense. I'm sold. How much, right? Now we're going back and forth. He thought the price was expensive. He makes $300,000 to $500,000.
And he thought the price was expensive?
He thought the price was expensive. So, we're working through that because, what I'm offering him is to, get a DEXA scan so he can actually see where things are really at. That's usually a wake-up call when somebody get their DEXA scan. So, we're still massaging that, but
when he's told you that the price was expensive, did you ask him, like, compared to what? What have you tried in the past before?
I did not ask him that, Mama Laura, but
he compared it to one Bitcoin.
Yeah, but I meant like what was your past experience? And he's gonna be like, oh, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've tried this, and it didn't work. And then what you say is, well, that's the price of a result, not just trying, right? Like, we actually get you to where you want to be. Exactly.
So in terms of, he knows that we can get him where there was no question. As a matter of fact, when I was presenting it to him, he goes, this sounds expensive. Like, so, that was also really good feedback for us, because we know that our sales and where our branding and everything is set up, it's, you're going to pay a high cost with the amount of work that we do. So that was good feedback. So, I don't know, he said the price was on the more expensive side, and I'm still, in conversations with him to get him, because I think once he sees his DEXA scan and see where things are really at with his health, that usually is a wake-up call. So
for sure,
that's where we ended with that.
Then you can use that as ammo. Did you record the call?
Yes, I did.
So I'd definitely recommend you reach out to Dylan and just do a call review with him.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, so Dylan has he has like a free Facebook group where he does like call reviews if you submit them. Interesting. So definitely check that out. You can also book a call with him through our program, but you only get one call. We might push it up to 2, but you only get one call with the program.
Yep. All right. Of all the calls I've ever done, this is a call I would love to get a review on, because it's definitely our ideal client, right? Mm-hmm. And so yes, a review on this call would be very, very helpful.
Yeah, then I would just reach out to Dylan. Joanne, are you saying something? You're on mute. Maybe she's not talking to us.
Joanne, you're on mute.
One thing that's a standard question in my conversations now is, how much is this costing you? So there's 2 questions. How much is it costing you? And then what's the ripple effect personally and professionally? So, and so the DEXA scan, I'm sure, is a way of costing physically, but how much it cost you emotionally, physically, psychologically, and what's the long-term ripple effect? And putting some numbers to that in terms of short-term effect and then long-term effect. And then putting some actual numbers to that in terms of health numbers, but then also too professionally, stamina, C-suite presence and respect, legitimacy to your team and to your leaders. What's the enterprise ripple effect, the professional ripple effect? So I'm sure there's some numbers in there too that will outstrip whatever the cost is.